Hi everyone, Oliver from Data Academy here. Today's video we're going to talk about f-strings. An f-string is a way for us to format strings, and it was introduced in Python version 3.6. Now, before Python version 3.6, usually I would format my strings with the .format function, and the way you use it is you put curly braces as placeholders for your variables, and then you list your variables in the order they appear. And in my opinion, this isn't the best way of formatting a string. The first reason is that it's hard to read. I don't really see what's going on right away. The second reason is that it's cluttered, especially in the parentheses of the .format function. And the third one is that we need to match up the curly braces with the variables, and I can't really tell right away which one goes where, such as location in the first space, day in the second space, food in the third, and so on. Now, this is where f-strings come in handy. Right here, I've just brought in an f-string that does the exact same thing as our .format string. So when I run this code, on the right side, you can see they both output the exact same thing. We're going to the beach on Tuesday to eat pizza and play volleyball. And the difference is that I don't need to match up any variables. It's easier to read and it's more intuitive. And when you compare the old code to the new code, it looks much cleaner and more streamlined. So to use an f-string, what you do is first you write f at the beginning of it. And you can use a capital F or a lowercase f, it doesn't matter. And then inside your string, where you want to put your variables, you're going to put curly braces, but you just write your variables right inside these curly braces. That way you don't need to match up the spaces and the variables. And let me just provide another example here. And now we need to declare where I went and also what I bought. And now when we run our code, I went to the supermarket to buy milk and bread. So I have two numbers here, 7 and 11, and I'm printing 7 multiplied by 11 is, and I don't need to do 7 times 11 inside these curly braces manually. I can just put in the variables, and let's see what happens when I run my code. And it gives me 77. Something else that's interesting about f-strings is I can call a function inside an f-string. So my sentence says I'm going to the museum today, and I is not capitalized. So in my print statement, I have said my sentence dot capitalize. And when I run this code, it's going to turn the I into a capital. I can also uppercase everything. And now it's saying I'm going to the museum today in all capitals. If this helped, please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next week.